Hey everyone, Anastasia here, and I've been running blogs for over 8 years now. And what most bloggers don't realize is that the game is changing faster than we've ever seen before. There is AI SEO, a pretty new traffic source, and we're all just starting to learn about it. I'll show you how to future-proof your blog before your competitors figure this out. Now, there is one specific metric that helps AI choose your content to recommend, and I will reveal exactly what that is a bit later in this video. But first, you need to understand how dramatically search is changing and why some creators are thriving while others are really struggling. Let's talk about what's actually happening right now, because honestly, it's a bit uncomfortable, but we need to face it. According to recent studies, AI overviews now appear on over 13% of Google search results, and that number is growing fast. But here's what I've learned from connecting with successful creators recently. Engaged audiences still equal stable businesses. That hasn't changed at all. What has changed is that we are seeing this massive shift from traffic-based business models to audience-based business models. And you know what? Some creators are doing better than ever, while others are struggling. I was talking to several successful creators, and they all agreed internet income feels harder than it did 10 years ago. But here is what was really interesting to me. Every single one of them was trying new things all the time. They were not stuck in their old ways. And honestly, I think content creation isn't actually harder unless you're stuck in your ways. People who are starting now, who are open to new ideas and willing to try new things, they're not finding it harder at all. They're adapting to what's working right now. So, what's the foundation of success in this new landscape? It all comes down to one thing that AI systems are absolutely obsessing over: site speed. But not just site speed for the sake of it, site speed because of how it connects to AI trust signals. Here is what's happening. Generative search experiences like ChatGPT or Google AI's overviews are trained on engagement signals. If your blog loads instantly and users actually interact with your content more, it becomes a trusted source for AI summaries over time. That translates directly into higher AI visibility. And that's the metric that I promised to talk about today. It's your average session duration combined with your core Web Vitals scores. AI systems are learning that sites with both fast speeds and high engagement produce the most valuable content. Speaking of core Web Vitals and speed, if you've been thinking about upgrading your website hosting, this is honestly the perfect moment. With Kinsta's Black Friday deal running until December the 2nd, you're getting premium WordPress hosting that actually delivers on those speed promises that we just talked about. And trust me, I've tried a lot of hosting providers over the years. Here's why this matters for everything that we're discussing about AI SEO. Kinsta's managed hosting delivers up to 200% faster load times with their edge caching and 37 global data centers. That means better core Web Vitals scores, which translates directly to better AI trust signals. But it's not just about speed. Their enterprise-level security with SOC 2 certification and up to 99% uptime guarantee means that AI systems see your site as reliable and trustworthy. And when you need help optimizing for these new requirements, you actually get real WordPress experts available 24/7, not AI chatbots reading from scripts. And their Black Friday offer gives you 6 months free on annual plans or 50% off the first 6 months on monthly plans, but only until the 2nd of December. Plus, every plan includes a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it completely risk-free. I'll put the link in the description below, or you can use the QR code on the screen to get started. Now, let's talk about how AI is completely rewriting the rules of how people discover content online. ChatGPT attracted almost 600 million unique visitors per month, based on the data for May 2025. That's massive search traffic that most of us are completely missing out on. And here is something really interesting. AI search visitors are worth 4.4 times more than regular Google clicks because they're already pre-qualified and they're ready to take action. And SEMrush studies suggest that by 2028, AI search visitors might actually surpass traditional search visitors. We are talking about a fundamental shift in how people find information. But here is what most people don't understand. AI systems pull from multiple sources, not just from top Google rankings. They're looking at Reddit, looking at Quora, they're looking at social media, they're looking at review sites, basically anywhere people are discussing topics related to your niche. This is actually good news for smaller creators because you don't need to outrank massive authority sites on Google anymore. You just need to create content that AI systems trust enough to reference and recommend. Sites with better engagement metrics are getting featured more in AI responses. And the shift is from keyword-based optimization to intent-based content discovery. AI systems are getting really good at understanding what people actually want, not just what keywords they're typing. So what do AI systems actually want from your content? First, write conversationally, not robotically. AI systems prefer content that sounds like how people actually talk. Next, add TLDR summaries at the beginning of your posts. AI systems love this because it gives them a quick overview of what you're covering. You can also include key takeaway sections, which work really well too. Next, create comparison tables and use structured data. This makes it super easy for AI systems to pull specific information from your content. They love organized, structured information that they can easily reference. And make sure that everything is mobile first because that's how most people are consuming content these days. A good mobile experience means better engagement signals, which we know AI systems pay attention to. I actually have a much more detailed recent video about AI SEO or how to get traffic from LLMs. Check it in the info icon or in the description below this video once we're done with this video. Now let's talk about something that many people are still sleeping on. Pinterest as an alternative traffic source that can save your business while Google is transitioning into the new AI search era. Pinterest has been my favorite traffic source for over 8 years now, and if anyone missed on that traffic before, I think that these days when Google traffic is not as reliable as it used to be, and many sites have lost a ton of SEO traffic, it makes sense more than ever to look at Pinterest. It's a social media platform, but also a visual search engine at the same time. And it doesn't care about your domain authority at all. Newer sites often actually get great distribution because Pinterest loves fresh content. I'm getting between 50 and 70,000 monthly clicks from Pinterest to my website, and most of the pins that drive me traffic are actually recent pins that I created maybe just a couple of months ago. Pinterest loves fresh images and new pages. And here is what most people don't realize about it. You don't have to avoid high competition keywords like you do on Google. You will hardly ever rank for them on Google, but you can absolutely rank for them on Pinterest. And pins can also rank in Google image search, which means you're getting double the exposure. This is especially common in niches like home decor, recipes, and fashion, where images often show up in search results. You need to create vertical images that are optimized for mobile devices because that's the majority of Pinterest audience, and create content that works for both Pinterest and AI systems. List-style content, how-to guides with clear steps, and visually appealing roundups all perform really well on both platforms. I do have a very detailed video about Pinterest marketing, so you can start there. I'll link it up there and in the description below. Plus, you can watch my on-demand workshop. It's free, and you will see how I can maybe help you in your Pinterest journey. I'll drop that link in the description as well. Alright, so how do you actually implement all of this? Let me give you a practical action plan. First, audit your current site speed with Core Web Vitals. You can use Google's Page Speed Insights tool. It's free and it will tell you exactly where you stand. If you're not hitting good scores, that needs to be your first priority. Start optimizing for Pinterest visual discovery as well. And even if you're not in a traditionally visual niche, you can create pins that work still. I've seen successful accounts even in business and tech niches that people thought wouldn't work on Pinterest. You can use SEMrush's AI SEO toolkit to monitor your AI mentions. This tool allows you to track how often your brand or content is being mentioned across different AI platforms. It's really helpful for understanding your AI visibility. I'll drop a link to this tool in the resources section in the description below. You also need to set up Google Analytics 4 to track AI referral traffic. You want to create segments that show you traffic coming from ChatGPT, Perplexity, and other AI platforms, so you can see what's working. And by now, you should probably know that we cannot put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify across Google, Pinterest, YouTube, maybe even TikTok, X, or Instagram, depending on your niche. The more platforms you're on, the more opportunities you have to be discovered by AI systems. And here is something really important. Algorithm changes are going to keep accelerating. What works today might not work in 6 months, and that's just the reality we're dealing with. Now, building direct relationships with your audience is more important than ever. Email lists, communities, social media followers, these are people who will find your content regardless of what algorithms do. Don't get stuck on the platforms or strategies. If something stops working, be willing to pivot. If a new platform emerges, be willing to test it. And remember, Kinsta's Black Friday deal ends on 2nd of December, 6 months free on annual plans or 50% off the first 6 months on monthly plans. The link is in the description below. And watch my very detailed and foundational video about AI SEO or how to get traffic from ChatGPT, Google AI Overviews, and so on. I'll link it up there and I'll see you in that next one.